loves, it's Sam. So today we are going to be trying out the new Clinique Even Better Clinical Serum Foundation. This is a broad spectrum SPF 25. So this is what the packaging looks like. That was not me tooting, that's my dog. She came in and now she wants to go out. Oh me. You just be good. So this is what the actual packaging looks like. Hold on, it looks like a little egg. Let me just let her out. So it's like a cute little egg. It is a pump top, which is quite handy. So basically today we are going to be testing this out. I'm going to be doing a full demo and then a wear test. So I'm going to be checking in throughout the day. This retails for $42. There are altogether 42 shades, so you do have a good selection of shades on here. Actually, I have to say it was quite intimidating when I was at Sephora because there's so many different shades and like they're so similar to each other that it's really difficult to find your shade. So I picked the Oat. This is the color WN48 Oat. And when I first got home, I was like, oh, I don't think this is gonna work. It actually is a really great color for me. So I'm very happy that I ended up getting this color because I do think it works. Yeah, it is a little intimidating and you can't swatch anything, so it's really hard to try and find your match. I think you're better off ordering online because it's actually easier to look at the swatches online than it is in the actual store because you can't swatch them anyway. So yeah, that's a little bit difficult. So I'm gonna be doing this review with Cassie today, Shades of Cassie or Cassie Thatcher on YouTube. She is my friend in real life. We actually bought these together in Sephora and we're basically both gonna be putting this to the test, demoing it, and then we're testing it throughout the day. She has slightly different skin type than I do. So if you are new to my channel, I am very oily. I get oily from my T-zone all the way over to my ears. Like my whole face just gets really, really oily. Whereas I believe Cassie is more normal. And I think she gets a little combo like in the T-zone, but she's definitely not oily like I am. I also have very acne prone skin. I have a lot of texture. I have a lot of like kind of smile lines and like I don't even know what to call this over here. It's just basically a lot of movement or like wrinkles. This is definitely a wrinkle here from Technic. But I do have a lot of like movement around this area of my face. So this is my trouble spot when it comes to foundations. Because I have so much movement when I talk, a lot of stuff tends to collect and kind of like, I'm very oily here as well, so it kind of like discombobulates. I do have that problem with a lot of foundations. And I did test this out already and that did happen, and I believe the same thing happened to Cassie. I think she said hers looked really dry in this area. So I'm interested to see once I wore sunscreen the first time I did my acne treatment, my moisturizer, my sunscreen, and then I put this on over and I did not like it at all. I loved it for about 4 hours and then halfway through the day I was like, what is going on with my face? It looked super duper bad. So today I have tried it on without my sunscreen. This does have SPF 25, maybe that's why. So I mean, I know a lot of people are like, don't trust the foundation sunscreen, but for me, I just wanted to test it out and see if it is going to do the same exact thing without the sunscreen underneath. So I don't have my sunscreen on, I have my acne treatment, and I have my moisturizer. I tried to like keep as little as possible on my face. So I didn't do serums, I literally just did 2 products and that's it, and then I put this on top. It made my skin look really old in this area, like very like wrinkly or something. I don't know, it's very weird. So we'll see. So be sure to go and watch Cassie's after you watch mine to see how it wore on her face, because I don't think she has as hard of a time with foundations as I do. I think when you're oily, it tends to break down the foundation really quickly. I do give you a breakdown as to like what this foundation claims right in the beginning when I first like go to put it on, but it is $42, so you know, it's not a cheap one. It's not the most expensive foundation I've ever bought, but it's definitely kind of like up there, you know, it's not 20 bucks. So it's $42. I think it's a fairly, you know, pricey foundation. And you do get 1 ounce, I believe. Yeah, 1 ounce of makeup. I do love the packaging. It is glass. And I do like how it's kind of shaped like a little egg. And I do love the fact that it has a pump top. So I do like the packaging a lot. And I do like the fact that Clinique is allergy tested. It's 100% fragrance free. So most of the time, if you have like sensitive skin, you can usually get away with using Clinique. And I did not, or did I? Did I break out from this? I cannot remember. When you first put it on, you literally look like $1,000,000 bucks. Like it's so gorgeous on the skin. It is just super duper beautiful. It looks completely flawless. It is a full coverage foundation. It's a satin finish. It looks very skin-like. It just looks absolutely incredible when you first put it on. But then for some reason on me, it was just not looking good after about 4 or 5 hours. As of right now, I think it's absolutely perfection. Like probably one of my favorite foundations for the first part of the day. The second part of the day, I'm like, yikes, get this off me. I can't take it anymore. So we're gonna see if that's gonna happen today. I'm gonna go ahead and link down Cassie's video because she'll be doing the exact same review and wear test just on her skin and her experience. Like if it doesn't look good on her, you know it's like not gonna look good because she has literally like perfect skin. Whereas I have a lot of stuff going on. I've got pigmentation to cover, I've got unevenness, I've got a lot of like fine lines and wrinkles and texture. It's not the texture that goes out, it's the texture that goes in. Like I have a lot of scarring and like divots and dents. My microneedling has definitely helped, but you know, I've got some stuff going on that like foundation has a little hard time with. It's like trying to hang out on the moon. Next clip will be me barefaced, applying it, telling you what it claims, and hopefully you guys find this helpful. So if you are new to my channel, if you're over here from Cassie, thank you so much for being here, or if you just clicked on this video because you're interested with this foundation, thank you guys for being here. I really hope that you guys enjoy my content and you subscribe. Give me a big thumbs up if you guys did enjoy this or find it helpful. Leave a comment down below, what foundation would you like me to try next? I have a few different foundation reviews coming up, so stay tuned for those. And I hope you guys all enjoy this video. Let's go ahead and get started. So this says it's a skin perfecting coverage of a foundation with the transforming power of a serum. Visibly restores skin instantly and over time with good for you skin ingredients. Vitamin C, salicylic acid, hyaluronic acid, and also provides sun protection, weightless buildable cover. Oh my god, I cannot talk. Weightless buildable full coverage and a second skin satin finish. That is the color. So the coverage is super full coverage, like really, really full. And at first I didn't know if this color was gonna work for me, but once I stick my bronzer on, I can kind of warm it up because it's a tad bit yellow for me. I ended up making it work and it looked really beautiful, and I actually like loved my makeup until it went wrong. My oil started to come through. It was not looking good. Like it was so bad. I was like, oh my god, this is horrendous. Like what is going on here? I think it's probably just because I have really oily skin. However, Cassie, she tried it and the exact same thing happened to her, and she does not have super oily skin. Her skin is more normal to combination. And she had the exact same thing happen where I think she said it was like looking quite like collected in this area and like making her look a little bit older than she was. So we'll see, because at first it's just perfection. Like it really is absolutely gorgeous at first. And I will say you do need to use quite a lot because it's not a very liquidy formula. I don't want to say it's dry, but oh, I think that's what Cassie complained about, that it made her skin look really dry. And I think that's kind of what happened to me too, is like it made it look dry but like oily at the same time. It was so weird. So we'll see. We'll test it out today and we'll just have to find out. It's not a super liquidy formula where you can just, you know, a little bit goes a long way. I feel like you do have to use quite a lot, but it is super full coverage. So I just used a dot here, a dot here, a dot for this area, and then a dot on my forehead. This was a very small dot though. There is one coat, one layer. You don't need to layer up with this at all. It's super full coverage. As you can see, it is like the most full coverage. And at first it looks so amazing. So let's hope today we can continue on the greatness journey. But if it's anything like it was the other day, then it was pretty bad. Like, and the thing is, I feel like Cassie doesn't even have that problem. Like that's a typical problem for me, to where, you know, I'll get oily and it'll start to break down and get collected in my smile lines, because I do have a lot of movement and like smile lines in this area. Whereas like Cassie is pretty smooth on the lower part of her face. Well, her whole face is smooth. But especially her lower face, like she doesn't have the smile lines and the stuff that I have. So she doesn't usually have that problem. So for her to have it, I was like, oh God, it must be the foundation. So we'll have to see how hers works out as well. So there is the full makeup done. So as you can see, it looks like absolutely flawless when you first do it. So it's 9:31 at the moment. By the time I've done all my makeup, I probably started at like 9. So the foundation has been sitting on since I would say like 9 o'clock, because it usually takes me a good 30 minutes to do my makeup. So I'm gonna keep on checking back throughout the day. So there's my face with no ring light. This is the area that I had the issues with before. So you guys can see it looks so good. Like, it's so flawless at the moment. I might actually even go in the sun. Let's do that. Oh, I just got stuck on my drawers. Oh my God, why? Okay, does anyone else have these things in their house? Oh God, I hate them so much. They are so frustrating. This is what I hate about rentals. We could take it down, I suppose, but then we'd have to put it back up, and the holes, I don't want the holes to be ruined. Okay, I'm in the sun, so I actually cannot see. Am I even focused? I hope so. I can't open my eyes because I'm in the direct sun. This is the door I keep getting freaking stuck on. Ow, I really hurt my toenail on that shoe. Feels like I ripped it halfway off, but it's on. Oh my God. There's my face at 9:31. We'll come back in a few hours, probably at 12. Oh my God, my toenail is throbbing right now. It's hurting so much. I caught it on the, there's like a lip in Jay's shoe, and when I put it, it hurts. I hope it's still on. Did I just rip off my toenail? Because it looks so cute right now. I can't even move. Hold on. It's still attached, but golly, that really hurt. I can't even concentrate because my toe hurts so bad right now. It literally feels like I ripped half my toenail off, but it's on there. So I probably just like caught it and pulled it off, but it's, wow. Okay, let me just hold my toe. I think I just need to put pressure on it so that it doesn't feel like it's floating in its own life. So I'll come back at 12. We will check out what this makeup's doing. I don't even have my ring light on right now. This is with the ring light on. Let me just turn it on. So that is with the ring light. The ring light basically just like gets rid of all your wrinkles and crap. I'll be back in a little bit, and we'll check on how this is wearing on my very oily skin. Okay, it is now 1 o'clock. So it has been on for 10, 11, 12, 1, 4 hours. Let's get the mirror and have a looky here. It's not bad yet, but I can tell that it's definitely starting to collect. Oh, it just gets so cakey looking. Gosh, I was really hoping that without the sunscreen it wouldn't do it. Okay, so from far away, you would never know. You would never think that it looks bad. It's only when you get up super close that you can see, and it's not bad yet, but it's starting to begin. So I feel like 3 hours, you're probably okay. Once you hit that 4 hour mark, that's when I noticed it before, was the 4 hour mark. Darn it, I was supposed to get here at 12, but I was helping Phoenix with an essay he had to do, so it took us a lot longer than expected, and I didn't realize it was already 1 o'clock. I'm gonna say 3 hours, you're good if you want to just wear this for a quick din-dins, but once you, can you guys see this? Yes, you can. Cool beans. I'm glad you can see it. See all this? Starting to look kind of dry and like almost like, I don't even know how to describe it. It just kind of looks like speckly and dry, and like it's just gathered. It looks really cakey. But then like the other part of my face looks really nice. So like my forehead looks really good. Even like around this part of my face looks really good. But then that part, oh no. Also, my lipstick is running a bit. Yeah, this is not looking good right here. It looks really dry and cakey. That's such a bummer. Fiddly whittle. So now we know 4 hours in is when it starts. I'm gonna say 3 hours, you're good. 4 hours, it's gonna start collecting. So I would say you could wear this to a quick brunch. You could wear this to a quick din-dins or a quick baby shower if you got 3 hours. After that, I mean, unless you're up if you're far away from someone, then they're not gonna see, are they? Because you're far away from me right now, I'm far away from myself, and I can't even tell. It's when I get up close and I really start to look, that's when you're gonna notice. So if you're like having a full-on conversation with someone that's like, I mean, hopefully no one's ever gonna be that close to, well, a boyfriend would, husband. But you know, if you're like this close to someone, I think they would be able to see it. If you're like this close to someone, I don't think they would. So if you're 6 feet away, you're okay. If you're like 2 feet away, no, I think even 2 feet away you couldn't tell. I think it would be if you're 1 foot away, because when here, I'll tell you when I start to see it. Right there. Is that a foot? I think that's like a foot away. Total bummer. I'm gonna go and walk with my friend. We're gonna, the kids are gonna go and we're gonna do it. And I feel like I'm gonna have to like tell her, by the way, I'm trying out a new foundation and it's discombobulating, so please don't look. I literally feel like I have to announce that to be like, hey, let you know I'm not wearing this all the time because I do feel like it looks really cakey in this area. So total bummer. I thought that maybe it was just the sunscreen, but it turns out I think it's just this product in general. So that's majorly sad. But now we know, and I'm really interested to see if Cassie is having the same problem at that 4-hour mark as well. So 4 hours in, 1 o'clock, that's what's going on. I'll come back and check in after I have a bunch of errands to run. I gotta go pick up packages. I gotta go to the post office. I have to go to the grocery store, and I have to go and exercise. So I've got a bunch of stuff to do. So I'll probably be checking in with you guys in a few hours, and then we'll see if it's gotten worse. I'm assuming it will, but we'll see. But from far, I look really great. It is now 5:08. I am back from running all my errands. So my makeup has officially been on for 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 hours altogether. This light is coming in a bit funny now because it's the end of the day, but I'm trying to find a spot where I can sit where it's like, okay. I haven't touched my face at all. So it's a very good test now to see if I get up close what's going on here. Okay. Yeah, it's just not looking great. Oh, I do have a new zip. Maybe this was the thing that broke me out. Do you guys see that? I have a little whitehead right there. So basically from here up looks perfect. Like this up looks absolutely amazing. I have a little bit of oil, but nothing major. I mean, I always have an oily face, so that's just part of life. It's no big deal. The problem is that all around here, my God, I need to shave my face. All around here, it is just, it's actually less than it was the first time I wore it. So I think it definitely did help not wearing the sunscreen. But in these wrinkles right here, it's like super crepey and collected. This one is very, very crepey. It's even like collected all on my upper lip, which normally doesn't happen for me. Oh, I can still see from far away. Sorry, this lighting has gone awful now. I can still see from far away that it's like gathered in lines I don't even have. Like I have all these wrinkles over here, which I don't normally even have wrinkles there. Oh, do you guys see that? Okay, I'm gonna try and get up. Here, let me just pull you in. Do you guys see how it's collecting over here in like wrinkles that don't exist? And then, oh, let me try and get rid of this shadow. Where is it? There we go. Do you see this? It's all collected super bad under here. My lipstick has bled. It's so bad today. What is going on? Over here, my upper lip. You see that? Yeah, you can see it especially right here. But yeah, when I go to move, it's like all wrinkly over here. What is going on? I don't even have wrinkles in this section of my face. Just kind of looks dry and crepey and like kind of like a little bit cakey. And then that's up close. See, the forehead up here looks great. Like this actually looks really beautiful. It's such a shame because this upper part of my face looks amazing. And then this lower part of my face just looks like old, crepey. What is that? What is going on there? Like, oh, it's so sad. Oh gosh, you can see it even better now that I'm not in the sun. Do you see how it's like collecting so strangely? Look at that. It looks like a, oh God, it's so wrinkled. Looks like elephant skin. Oh, that is not cute. But then look, up here, looking lovely. Down here, elephant, rhinoceros, not cute. That will definitely be going back, because as much as I love how gorgeous it looks right off the bat, most of the time I don't wear makeup for 2 hours. I wear it for the entire day, and I don't want to have to be worried looking like an elephant butt at the end of the day, because right here is looking so crepey. Like, oh my gosh, I don't even have wrinkles there. Like, this is actually making me want to wipe off my face so badly. So that's my thoughts. Sorry about this lighting. This sun is literally just beaming on my face right now. But I hope that helped, and I hope that I'm not even gonna check in at the end of the night, because we can all tell that it looks like crap right now and it's only 5 o'clock. So I can only imagine that at 8 o'clock it's gonna look even crappier, because at this point I would take my makeup off, because I would not go anywhere so that anyone could see my face looking like this, because it looks like I have 8 million pounds of wrinkles coming over here when I don't even have wrinkles. Like, that's actually a good part of my face. So if only, well, I mean, if I was just wearing my mask, it'd be great, because from here up looks fab. Do you know what I mean? Like, that looks great. It's just my problem area. I will say it holds up quite well with the oil. I mean, I'm always oily at the end of the day, so the oil control is actually quite good. I will give it that. It's supposed to perfect and transform. More like make you look like a rhinoceros butt. Like, I'm sorry, that does not look cute. This is not perfecting and transforming into something bad. So I am sad. I would say you have 3 good hours out of it on oily skin. Now, if your skin is perfect, we'll have to see what Cassie says. If your skin is perfect, if you have no wrinkles, if you have not oily, like, I don't know. It's so hard for me to tell if it's gonna be good on someone with absolutely perfect skin, because I do not have perfect skin. But I feel like if you're creating wrinkles that aren't even existing, that's not good, because this skin over here is quite nice, and it's like full-on wrinkles. So I'm very sad about this, because it was so beautiful and it's so amazing at first, and you look like such a beautiful young babe, and then all of a sudden you turn into like elephant skin, and that's just not cute in my opinion. What's your guys' thoughts? Do you think this is a no-go? Because I personally think it's a no-go. I will be returning it. I'm not gonna wear something that, number 1, gives me whiteheads, and number 2, makes me look like some kind of rhinoceros elephant skin at the end of the day. I'm not for it. The only time I would wear this is if I was specifically going out to a dinner, like a date night, which never happens, and I would be going for 2 to 3 hours, and I would know I was gonna look bomb for those 2 to 3 hours, and then I would come home and take my makeup off. Other than that, it is not worth keeping. It's just, I'm not gonna wear it all day, because I would be self-conscious all day that my skin was like looking all collected and poop, you know? That just doesn't look good. So don't forget to go and check out Cassie's videos so you can see how it wore on her. Again, her skin is a lot nicer than mine, so maybe she had better luck. From the first time she wore it, I'm pretty sure she said it made her look real dry and crepey as well. So it might just be something that this foundation just does, unfortunately, but we'll see. So go and check hers out. The link will be in the description box. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.